Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are having a fabulous day. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, welcome back you guys. Welcome back. Welcome. Shout out as always to my beautiful spiritual team. I love you guys so much. Don't ever think for 1 second that I don't. Don't think for 1 second that I don't appreciate you, that I don't see you, that I don't love you. Shout out to my spirit team. And for those of you out there, give shout outs and praise to your own spiritual teams as well. Everybody's got one. I'm speaking. I have my ethereal spiritual team. But we also have our God, our guides, our angels, our that spiritual team, those who incarnated in this lifetime to walk with us. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. So I wanted to do this video today and I love this deck. I absolutely love this deck. I'm so glad I pulled it out because this one is beautiful. The messages, you guys, are so beautiful. You're gonna love it. I love it. The overall theme that I am getting from the message that I see here, you guys, is that it is finally time. It is time for us to, for all of the spiritual gods and goddesses out there to shine. Shine. This is our time. This is our moment, and I love it. So I'm going to read to you guys. I'm going to show you the cards, and I decided what I'm going to do is read a snippet from the book, because there are some parts of the messages from the book that I'm just like, you guys need to hear this. It is amazing. So your first card, you have number 10, you've got rah, rah, rah. I hope I got all that in there. Rah, rah, rah. Now, the message with this card here, the overall message is that it is, I'm going to say this, for any of my beautiful gods and goddesses out there who are going through it or who have come, everyone has started on their those who have started on their spiritual path, right? There's always that, and the initial start to the path is never easy. This is literally why the bandwagoners ended up jumping off, because they recognize and realize that it's not easy to walk a spiritual path. It's not easy to walk in the light. It's not easy, to stay committed to something so beautiful. Those who are in the matrix, they just don't get it. They don't get it. I don't know how else to say it, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just those of us who have had that calling, who are being called to shine right now, because this is, I told you, there's something very beautiful that is trying to be birthed into this world, right? And it's going to require a lot of hard work and patience and dedication, and the universe with rah 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 is saying keep going. Okay, they want you guys to know that time in the darkness, all the times of learning lessons, for those of you who are that far along on your spiritual path where you have had to learn lessons, how to communicate with the universe, how they're going to communicate with you. If you maybe your awakening came because there is a project or something that there's something that you are being required to do at this time in the world. You are required to be of service in the world at this time, right? And so the universe is saying, all of the hard work, all of the learning, all of the if you are one of many, and I know the spiritual beings, you guys know, a lot of times those of us who are spiritual are usually being pulled away from the noise, if you will. The noise of the world, okay, to kind of pull you to the side and say, okay, listen, now that we have you, this is what we're requiring from you. These are the things that you needed to learn. These are the things that you needed to know, okay? You've been shown things. You've been, the universe has, for some of you, the universe has had to pull energies out of your world, and that in itself can be stressful. It can be, a strain and a struggle, because you have people. Some of you may have people who because the universe is calling you to do something so beautiful and so special. Some people see that, you've got those opportunists, those spiritual opportunists. They didn't do the work. They didn't put in any of the work, but they see you doing it, and now they get that you're about to reap the benefits of all of your hard work. They see that, and so they're trying to jump on, kind of glom onto you and try to be a part of, the part of it. It's a lot like being an entertainer. A lot of those guys out there in the music industry, you see it all the time, all over the internet, how there are people who, once they get to that point, or they're just about to take off, you get those people who all of a sudden want to align themselves with you, right, and ride the wave, right? And then the minute, as they're riding the wave, that means that they're going to be feeding off of you. They going to blow your head up, say everything you want to say, do everything you want to do, just so you can give, so they can be a part of it, and take of your energy, take of your money, take of your take whatever they could take, right? And then when you don't have anything left to give, they're out. Right? So the universe is removing all of that energy from you guys' lives, right? Just that's just one of many examples. So you guys know, you a lot of you guys have had to learn lessons. You've had to have people get pulled away from you that no longer serve your highest good, and then after that, you had to say, okay, now this is how we want you to know. This is how we're going to communicate with you. We're going to show you little things to prove to you that we're here. We're going to give you things. We're going to show you things that happen that there's no way in hell that these things could have happened were it not for the universe. Like, they'll make it no doubt in your mind that, oh my God, like, you know what I mean, that happened, that really happened. And they'll show you, like, they'll give you a hint. Maybe you have a dream, or you have something, and then it happens. You go, oh my gosh. Or some of you may have divination tools, and you might have seen in a reading, or you've seen a reading on YouTube from another person, and they say, hey, someone's coming in your life, or an opportunity is coming your way, and then bam, it happens. You go, oh my God, like, that really, this is real. This whole thing is real. They may give you symbols, numbers, angel numbers, things to, feathers, things to let you know they're nearby, And but anyway, so you've learned everything you've had to learn, and you're at that point now where the universe is saying your time is about to happen, literally. Okay, with rah, 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 the message here is that those days of darkness, those days of loneliness, and not even loneliness, it's just, let's say, alone time. Because, those who are spiritual, you understand, when you're alone, you're not alone. Okay, it's that Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone who is single, but it's okay. They wanted that. Okay, you wanted this time. You needed this time for yourself to learn you, to discover who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you want, what you'll tolerate from this point forward. Because, like I said, a lot of people have those things. You are recovering from a traumatic situation. The universe had to pull you to the side and give you that time that you needed to heal. You've been through something so terrible, and all you need is just some time to cry it out, or to whatever, you know what I mean. And so here's that time. With the card of Ra 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 says those dark days are over. You see how all of this dark energy is here, and there is the light. Okay, and this says you are about to step into the light. Your moment is about to come. If you have been practicing something, okay, if you've been, whatever it is for you, everybody is something different. You may be more cerebral and you went to school for something and you had to struggle and suffer and work and really kind of, do what it took to get to that point. And so here it is. It's like the universe is saying those dark days are over. You are about to step into the light. Your time is here. And I love this. I love this with the summer months. Here, and I'm going to say that with the other card here that's coming. But the card of Ra 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 says your days of darkness are just about over. It is almost time for you to step into the light. Okay, it's time. Whatever it was the universe showed you, whatever idea the universe gave to you is getting ready to happen. You know what I mean? And I love the energy of that. I'm just so excited. I know I should try to calm down, but it just, that's just my personality. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. For anyone who's like, oh, you're just too happy or whatever, deal with it. Okay. Your second card, you have the Sacred Fool. I love the message with the Sacred Fool. Okay. I'm gonna read it as well, but let me just say this: the energy with the Sacred Fool is saying that there's something, you are uniquely you. Okay, there's something, I just keep getting that. There's something that you have to do. There's something that you need to say. Okay, or there's a way that you live. It's something about you, the way you live, the way you are, and those in the matrix don't get it. Okay, they don't get you. They don't get your energy. Maybe you got a project. I talked about two people the other day in a video, Water Star Vibes and Chris, the life coach. I think it is Chris, the life coach, if I'm not mistaken, how these two people had mentioned once upon a time, there were people who told them that all that they were wasn't good enough. You could, why are you doing that? Chris, the life coach, he had people in his life trying to tell, why are you doing that? But like I said, those who are still in the matrix, the world, they don't get it. They don't understand. Okay, and you are being called at this time there's something you need to say, there's something you need to do, and the universe is saying, don't worry about what other people think. Okay, don't worry about this is that opportunity to uniquely be yourself. Like let your energy shine. Let who you are be. You know what I mean? Like this is that time. So I'm going to read it because when I felt it, it was just like, yes. There's something that you need to say. Don't be afraid to say that. Okay, that's why I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm going to read how they said it. And it's so beautiful. I love it. Let me give you this. Hang on. You're going to love this. Okay, let's see. This is 85. Let me see. Okay, you're going to love this. Ready? Here we go. And I'm going to let this sit right here. Okay. There's much to be said for common sense, practicality, and a grounded approach, especially with spiritual matters and creating a life that fulfills your dreams. But if you are really going to live, if you're really going to love, thrive and create in this lifetime, to be original, then you're going to need to be willing to run the risk of being seen as the fool, right? Nobody gets you. They don't understand what you're doing. They don't understand why you're doing it. But whatever it is that you are being called to do is going to benefit. It's going to benefit. It's like it don't matter what anybody else thinks. This is something that is uniquely yours. This is your opportunity, your moment. Okay, I love it. And the hell what anybody else thinks. This is what the overall message. It says some people Some people will call you stupid, naive, foolish, and delusional if you dare to dream and follow that dream in all ways, in all the ways you can possibly imagine. If you refuse to give up, even if others tell you that that if it isn't happened by now, it's never going to happen, then you might say, then they might say you're a child, you're silly, you're disconnected from the idea of the real world. Right. Real world, hashtag the matrix, right? This is that energy. Being willing to take your ideal and run with it and go with it no matter what anybody else says. It don't matter what they think, what they're thinking, okay? Making mushroom coffee. I know they was like, that's crazy. Whoever heard of that mushroom coffee? Who's going to buy that? The soap, that soap and conditioner in a bar. And they're like, how is that even possible? How do you make shampoo into a bar? How is that going to work? Is that really going to, and look at, they dared to dream and they did that. Then you've got those two, and I talked about Aquarius Wave and all these amazing people, people who dared to dream. What's his face? Tyler's Tarot. Once upon a time, he was working a job. He was living in a car for a minute. And I remember him talking about it had to come to a point where he had to, once upon a time, he was so desperate he had to decide between buying cigarettes and eating. Do you see what I mean? But he took that chance. He took that chance and started his channel. And he's rich as you know what, right? And this is what I'm talking about. So, and this is what the universe is saying. Be willing be willing to be the fool, right? Don't listen to those voices. They don't understand that the power of the fool's truth. In the court, the fool was the one that the king would trust for advice. Why? Because he was allowed to speak the truth, where others would try to make a politically smart choice to win them power. The fool just called a spade, and that is a lot of people now, and I love this. I want to claim this one myself, because being able to just come out and say what was in my heart the other day, being allowed to call a spade. I talk about Aquarius Wave. I love a lot of his messages. He's not afraid to call a spade, right? And a lot of other people, like I said, even with Tyler's Tarot, he's not afraid to call a spade. He lists some all kind of thoughts and come out. He is uniquely himself, and look at where he is. And this is what I'm talking about. The universe is saying, don't be afraid to call a spade. Okay, you're here for a reason. You have something to say. You have something to do, and the universe is saying, do that, be that. This is your time. You are about to be released into the world. Your moment is coming. You're about to step into the light. Okay, so yes, I love that. And it says, when the fool in you speaks, is to tell something true. Okay. It's time to tell something truth. It might seem inconvenient, frightening, or exciting, but it might turn your world upside down or inspire you to greater happiness and faith. It's not your job to reason in a way or say that it's too difficult or dangerous or potentially diluted to act upon that truth. So you have a truth. There may be something, an idea or something that you want to say, and the universe is saying, this is our time. This is your moment. This is why I pulled you to the side. This is why I showed you what I showed you. This is it. Okay, so I hope I got that there. I'm sorry if it's not perfect there. Sorry. So when the sacred fool is part of your hand, listen up and take that chance, take that risk, and forget about what other people think. Instead, listen to yourself and live true. So you got this. Your time is coming. Your moment in the sun is about to happen. Okay, you put in the time, you've put in the work, you've done you studied for whatever it was you were studying for, or looking for whatever you were looking for, or doing whatever you needed to do. The universe separated and has pulled all energy. So it's like no one can take advantage of you. This is the universe is ready to bless you with something amazing, and it's all you. There's no one around you who can glom on or take advantage or use. This is your moment in the sun, so take it. Okay, so this is beautiful. And then your last card, well, there's another one on the end, but the third card was Voice of an Angel. The message with Voice of an Angel says it's your time. There's something that you need to say. There's something that you need to do. And this is your time. And this is your moment. So say it. Don't be afraid to say it. Like with the Fool. Don't be afraid to call a spade a spade. Don't be afraid to say what needs to be said. Don't be afraid to do what needs to be done. Okay? If the Most High says this is your time, this is your moment, do it. Right? I'm thinking about a young lady, spiritual baddie. This is her time. This is her time. This is her moment. You know, she wrote a book, and Barnes and Noble is like, listen, we're not only we're going to put your book in our store, but we're going to give you an opportunity to have a book signing. This is her time. This is her moment to shine. Whatever she had to say in that book, she said. Okay, and she's not afraid to be uniquely her, very beautifully her. Someone like Chiron Intuition, just so spiritually amazing. God is all over his energy. You can see it. You can see it. And this is what I mean, you guys, my beautiful angels, my goddesses, my beautiful spiritual people. This is our time. This is our moment. This is our moment. Okay, this is it. This is it. And this is that card. Do I want to say anything from this real quick, because it is 21 minutes. And last real quick, because I don't want to, I'll just go ahead and, well, we'll see. The other card that was on the bottom of the deck was Secret of Shinobi. The message with Secret of Shinobi is that some of you may get an offer, spiritual baddie. And before, here's the thing, I feel like this, even she, and I use her as an example. I'm sorry, you guys, my bangs, I'm sorry, I'm really tripping off of it. But this is a perfect example. I'm sure when she, heard that there was a potential, an opportunity to do this, she probably kept it to herself until she knew that this was going to happen. This is a thing. And then she was able to, express and say, hey, this is what's getting ready. This is a thing. This is happening right now, and I'm sure that they probably might have mentioned it to her before, but keep it to yourself. We're not sure. We might be able to get you a book signing, but until it's a done deal, keep it to yourself. That type of thing. How many of you guys have had a supervisor pull you to the side and say, listen, there's an opportunity that's coming, or I might need you to do something, and I'm only telling you. I don't want anybody else. I'm not telling anybody else. This is between you and me, and this is an opportunity that I want to give to you. And I need you to keep it to yourself. Okay. And how many have had a situation where that has occurred? This is that. There's an opportunity that may be given to you, and the universe is saying, shh, some things you need to keep to yourself. So if something comes your way, if an opportunity presents itself, not everybody, they always say that, not everybody's going to be happy for your success. The haters are everywhere. You can't even tell your family. You know what I mean? Because you think your family's going to be happy for you. And instead, they may try to stop your happiness, block your happiness. When I was listening to Aquarius Wave, I can say it now because I'm sure you guys saw that video. I left the link in the video. to check out that one, that they hate it when you level up. And there came that time when Mariah Carey was starting to acquire a level of success that her family just couldn't see coming, and her sister was so jealous of her, even though Mariah was straight helping her sister, she was jealous. She was bitter. I think they said she tried to write a book. She would talk about her, and who hasn't had that happen? Like I said, Chris, the life coach, was talking about how his people who tried to, why you doing that? Or you could do it like this, or you could do it like, and he did it his way. And he's achieving a level of success, and they're hating. There's so many. What's that young lady's name? Beautiful. I always called her Black Barbie. She's so cute. But anyway, and she talked about how her family. Here she is. Yeah, she had a dark past, but her family only saw her. They saw her. The past version of her. They refuse to look at the beautiful person that she is today, and look at all the people that she's helping today, and all the love that they're jealous of the love that she's receiving from these people. Oh, we love your channel. Oh, we love your success. Oh, we love your messages. You see what I mean? It's like that. Some people just don't want to see you happy. So, and the message with Shinobi is, if any of you guys experience an opportunity or some kind of success, your boss calls you to the side, I want you to be this, I want you to be there's somebody who's leaving, and we want to give you this offer, but we don't say nothing to anybody else, because we're only giving this offer to you. We like you, we like who you are, and we think you'd be great for the position. So don't say anything to anybody else, because people, like I said, they love to hate, and they love to, and start drama, and a lot of supervisors and management knows that and says, just keep it to yourself. So this is that. So be ready. Okay, an offer can come your way. There's going to come a moment when you are going to be able to say what you need to say, sing your song, do your thing. You're going to get an opportunity to do your thing. Okay, the dark days is over. Get ready to walk in the light. So that is your message. I'm going to real quick give you a one. It's 27 minutes. I'll try to do it as fast as I can. Let me give you guys one angel number card, okay, before we get out of here. And hopefully it has a beautiful message to tie this one up, because I got one more I want to do, and I love the message with them. I'm telling you, the theme of the day this summer, you guys have been kept pulled to the side, and you've been kept in isolation, as we're spiritual isolation, and your moment is coming. Your moment's coming. Okay, so get excited. All right, let's see. Okay, give me one card, and I hope to God it's what's in my head. I'm praying that I get this, because that would be like the most perfect card to wrap this up with. Nope, it's not. But you have angel number 15. I am wise. Yes, you are smart enough to take that chance, okay? Let's see. I'm just trying to say, I don't want to go ahead and read this, or just leave it with I'm wise, that this is your time. You'll know when to move, what to do when the time comes, okay? Is there anything else I want to say to this? Just that your time is coming. Rah, 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 sacred fool. The universe says, don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to, shine your light, okay? It doesn't matter if you got, whatever the universe offer, idea that the universe is giving you, don't be afraid to run with that, okay? And the hell with what other people think, okay? They don't know. They can't see it, because it's not their dream. It's not their vision. It's yours. It's uniquely yours, okay? It says your love for others is powerful, and you're able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Love it. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who will benefit from your heartfelt words of wisdom. You are wise. Okay? There's something that you need to say, and say it. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. Don't be afraid to do what you do. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. It don't matter how you look to other people. Okay? Your moment is coming. Your moment's coming. All right? And when it does, shine, 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 shine. Look at the light on this. From out of the darkness into the light. All right. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there and get ready for the other messages. I hope you enjoyed the message. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because nothing will make me happy and let you guys know this is your time. This is your time. You have waited ever so patiently. Okay, you put in the work, and the universe says, get ready. This is your moment to shine. Is about to come, and whatever comes your way, shh, keep it to yourself. Nobody, don't tell nobody. The secret of Shinobi said, keep the whatever offer is to yourself, not even to your family. Wait until something actually happens and then say something. Okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on the next video. You guys take care. Bye bye.